Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are you people doing here? So here's my recap of the Salzburg and the Dinamo Zagreb game. And what a game, first things first, between both teams. This is what I love about Champions League football is how whenever a team that isn't favored to in the group stage, they are all of a sudden doing really well and proving a lot of people wrong. And I think that's the case so far with RB Salzburg. Like, give them all the props in the world. Today, against Dinamo Zagreb, they were very, very exceptional. And the biggest thing that shocks me so far about this group stage is just how poor Chelsea are doing it. Now, obviously, Chelsea, they sacked Tuchel, which, I mean, I kind of have mixed feelings about that. But I guess you could say that so far this Champions League qualifying hasn't really worked out in Chelsea's favor. But on the other hand, you look at the other clubs here, Milan, RB Salzburg, especially in Dinamo Zagreb. I think it's safe to say here that this group is anybody's up for grabs. And this is what I think makes this group so freaking interesting is just, you wondering, okay, which one of all those teams that is going to eventually get that number one starting spot. And don't be surprised if RB Salzburg get the number one the number one spot, because just today, the way how they performed against Dinamo Zagreb was very exceptional. And I think Dinamo Zagreb, they also deserve a lot of more recognition too, just for the way how they've been performing in this group, especially for them just to pull off a massive upset over Chelsea. Just speaks volumes for itself. So, I definitely feel like that the way how RB Salzburg are playing right now, either I think those three clubs, them, AC Milan, or even Dynamo, well, I highly doubt Dynamo is going to grab first place, but if they grab second, then that's also going to be a very big, incredible achievement for them. But today's game was just very competitive. I really like this game personally. This game definitely was one of my favorites so far, especially from RB Salzburg. I was going to say RB Leipzig, but I meant Salzburg. They were just absolutely, they played together as a team. They looked very motivated, very rejuvenated today, and it was just incredible to see him get a win over Dinamo Zagreb. And as for Dinamo Zagreb, I think they did a decent job today too, but it's just RB Salzburg, man. Hey, we got to start a conversation about them. They are really just slowly but surely turning out to be a team that can challenge for that number one spot in this group, so don't be surprised if they win it. So that's all I got to say.